battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game.
Texas.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense going to get the chance to start this game off. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, he makes it second and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, trying to get off the field.
Catch made on the out route. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. The big fullback's got it here. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The Texas Longhorns offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who have... counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
To throw, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Longhorns are in the red zone. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him from no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Texas.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Remember, that last possession went for it on 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Catch made by the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Becht. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen at him.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fires it on the move. Finds the receiver wide open. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And the Cyclones are going to keep this drive moving. They keep him guessing with a run. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I don't blame them to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense takes the field. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Remember, it was a field goal. possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of his defense to prevent a big play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Here comes a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Pulls it in. It's Hansen. Here's 2nd down. And moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The shotgun running play call. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Cyclones have 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Becht. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Running play called on 3rd and short. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good, right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now at 25. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Second down after that previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Caught by the receiver. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. First down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And he moves it through from 59 yards out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Bennett. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Oh, he's wide open. Look out. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. Tackled, but first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage.
Into the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double cover.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
17, Texas 6.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush gets home. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Pass protection is a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Moore. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and it's intercepted. He went way up to grab that. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
But when you play cover 3, you leave your corners essentially on an island downfield. Love how the corner does a nice job of being able to stay in position, stalk the receiver, and locate the ball for that interception.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a 1st half of football. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this 2nd half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Cyclones will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a grit.
Swarm to the pass rush. Sack.
Just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Longhorns will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And off the deflection, it's caught. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. He sets up a 4th down. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another 3rd down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Longhorns will line up to boot it away. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Give it to the back again. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Becht. Caught. Completion. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the Cyclones pick up enough for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Bootleg looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Try and muscle for the first down. Able to convert on third. Sets up. First and goal. The 8.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
First and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming up, second down and goal. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Well, Iowa State has the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. Looking downfield, it's Becht. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Iowa State 20, Texas 6.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Zero running stop right at the line of scrimmage. Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. A short completion of the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick completion to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Just trying to get rid of it. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Off the play fake on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Gets rid of it on the move. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. So now on comes the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Iowa State 23, Texas 6.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Manning. The receiver grabs it. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally make the stop right near midfield. First down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Hunt over the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. First down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And that catch is hauled in. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
High completion makes it second and medium. Pounding away with the run game. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He escapes the pocket. The pass rush gets home. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Cyclones will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. To throw, it's Manning. Looking deep for late-game heroics. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Offense getting set. It's second down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
That's caught. It's more. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Out past the 30. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Makes an open space. And that run produces a decent gain.
Gain of 4. Brings up third down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And here's the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here.
On the field goal.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.